Say it again.
Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing. This is my surrender. This is my surrender.
Say it again here.
Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender.
Come on. Here is where I lay it down. Yeah.
You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. Here is where I lay it down. You are all I'm chasing now. This is my surrender.
Say, this is my surrender. This is my surrender. This is my surrender. This is my surrender.
This is my surrender.
We yield it to you, God. This is my surrender. This is my surrender.
This is my surrender.
We can't do it without you, Father.
This is my surrender.
Every situation.
This is my surrender.
Yeah.
This is my surrender.
This is my surrender.
This is my
This is
surrender.
my surrender.
This is my surrender.
This is my surrender.
This is my
This is
surrender.
my surrender.
This is my surrender.
We lay it at the altar.
This is my surrender.
Every burden,
This is my surrender.
every trial,
This is my surrender.
every situation, God.
This is my surrender.
We surrender it all to you.
This is my surrender.
Every yoke,
This is my surrender.
every sickness,
This is my surrender.
every disappointment,
This is my will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want
Say, I will make room.
and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to, and I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
Say it again, I will make room.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
We will make room.
And I will make room for you to do whatever you want to do whatever you want to.
One more time, I will.
I will make room for you to do whatever you want
surrender. We surrender. We want to know you more. We want to know you more. We surrender. We surrender. We requirement that you are yielding everything in order for him to truly have his way. And more oftentimes than not, that means the uncomfortable parts that nobody can see. The unforgiveness, the bitterness that has to be let go. The offense that has to be let go. So when you think about a mighty storm coming in, there's nothing pretty about that. Sometimes it requires your life to be flipped upside down. So are you okay with him coming in like a mighty rushing wind? Let's wait on what we're singing. Let's be honest, some of us are holding some things and harboring some things within our hearts that you can't just simply sing it away. It's going to take the master surgeon to strip those things away. So I encourage us and challenge us this morning, whatever it is that needs to be flipped upside down in order for him to truly have his way. This is the moment. So when we begin to sing this, I encourage you to truly allow him to have his way. And allow him to truly breathe within and renew every broken heart in here this morning. Let's sing that like a rushing wind.
Like a rushing wind, Jesus, breathe within. Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me.
Like a mighty storm.
Like a mighty storm, stir within my soul.
Yeah.
Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me.
Come on, let Abba have his way this morning. Like a rushing
Like a
wind.
rushing
Jesus,
wind,
breathe within.
Jesus, breathe within.
Have your way.
Lord, have your way. Lord, have your way in me.
Like a mighty storm.
Like a mighty storm,
Stir within.
stir within my
woke up early this morning and I was reminded of, real quick, I was reminded of the story about Peter when the night that Jesus was arrested had denied him on 3 occasions. Then later on in John, the book of John, chapter 21, the Lord Jesus goes after where Peter was at. Peter had kind of abandoned the idea. Jesus was put in the tomb. He perhaps rose. Peter ran to see, and he wasn't sure exactly what was happening. And the response that Peter had when there was some confusion and some uncertainty, he just said, "I'm just going to go back to do what I always did." And he went back fishing, and Jesus, just not willing to abandon Peter, even though Peter denied him on 3 occasions, went and found Peter. And I love how Jesus approached Peter. Peter denied him on 3 occasions, and then on 3 occasions, Jesus asked Peter, "Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me?" 3 denials, and then Jesus comes with 3 questions affirming Peter's love and commitment to the Christ. And I just felt like the whatever songs we were doing, the songs that we were doing, I could just hear in my spirit, just like the Lord's looking for a fresh surrender or a fresh commitment. He's looking for there's been uncertainty and there's been a lot of things happening. There's been a lot of uncertainty in our world. There's been confusion in our world. And Jesus has not abandoned us. Jesus has not forsook us. And I just feel like the presence of the Lord is here with us today. And He's just saying, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? And so I just feel like the Lord's just looking for a fresh surrender and a fresh commitment from all of us that are in the room, those that are watching by live stream today as well. God bless you. And I just feel like as we just continue to sing that we just posture our hearts. Maybe you've already been doing that. But you just posture your heart right now as we lift our voices up and just say, "God, I've been distracted with a lot of the uncertainty that's been going on in our world. I've been distracted by a lot of the things that's being reported. I've been distracted by a lot of other causes that's been happening around me. And I've fallen back into some old patterns. I've fallen back into some old routines. I've fallen back into some old mindsets." That's what Peter did. In the midst of all of that, he just went back to doing what he always knew to do. I just fallen back into those things, but Jesus not willing to abandon Peter just yet. Jesus not willing to hit the eject button or the abortion button or the abort button on Peter just yet. He finds him. Says, "Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Are you really surrendered? Are you really committed? Notice this. He didn't say, "Are you going to be faithful this time? Going to be obedient this time?" He didn't do that. Didn't ask for faithfulness. Be faithful this time now, or be obedient this time now. Make sure you're really dedicated this time. He didn't do that. That's what religion will do. Religion will show up and say, "Are you really going to be committed this time? You're really going to be dedicated this time? That's what religion will do. That's not what Jesus did. Jesus came and said, "Do you love me? What was he looking for? He was looking for the man's heart. He was looking for his heart. He wasn't looking for anything but the heart. Because Jesus knew if I get his heart, then I get obedience and I get faithfulness and I get commitment and I get dedication. I get all the rest of it if I could just have your heart. Do you love me? On just right there where you're at. Jamal, if you don't mind, man, just worship team, lift up your voices and I'm going to just say this. If you want to come to the altar, you're welcome to come. Just put your mask on and come. And if you want a fresh surrender, a fresh commitment, if you don't want it, you don't have to come. You could do it right there at your chair. I'm fine with that too. I just want that heart to be, God, I've been distracted. Can I just be transparent? I've been distracted. I've been distracted by things that have happened in this year's. I've told you, I've been transparent. This year's been a challenging year for me and for Tina. And we get distracted by little things here and there and so distracted so much so that you miss the disciples were in the boat fishing and Jesus is on the shore building a fire. And they don't even recognize it. He even calls out to them. Have you caught anything today? No, we haven't catch anything. He said, is what you're doing working for you right now? No, not really. Not even discerning that that's Jesus. John the Beloved was there. He's the youngest. He was the one that was closest to him at the Last Supper. He's the one that laid his head on the chest of Jesus. And when religion was unable to identify the Christ, the one who had known intimacy with him and the one who was the closest to him, it was another generation that identified the Christ. And when he did, Peter's response was he girded up himself and he dove in the water and he went as fast as he could to get to Jesus. Whew. He responded. So he's here. He's calling out. I've been distracted. I've allowed myself to get carried away with unnecessary emotional things that just distracted me and caused me to miss the Christ that's standing on the shore going, how's everything working for you? So, but I want to hang on to this hurt and I want to hang on to the pain. I want to hang on to the betrayal. I want to hang on to the frustration. I want to hang on to it. And he said, how's that working out for you? Do you love me? It looks like you're more in love with everything going on around you than the one who's standing here, got a fresh fire waiting for. The last time Peter and Jesus shared a fire, Peter was saying, I don't know him. The last time they stood around a fire together, Jesus was arrested and Peter was warming himself with the adversary, saying, I don't know him. And now Jesus comes and builds a fire. Said, the last time we shared a fire, you didn't acknowledge me, you denied me. So I thought I'd recreate the very place that you didn't acknowledge me. I'll recreate and I'll bring another fire. And this time when they share a fire together, it's not a denial, it's an affirmation. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Come on, there's a fresh fire that's been kindled in this place. There's a fresh fire that's being stirred up in this place. There's a fresh fire that is just in this place that has just been sparked. And so you may have the last time we've been distracted, but now this time he's looking for affirmation. He's already rekindled a fire and rekindled a flame in this place. And all he's looking for is someone to recognize it's Him and gird up yourself and get to where He is. Come on, somebody. So whether you come to this altar or whether you do it at your seat, I just want us right now to understand there's a fire that the Master has kindled, and He's saying, come and share this fire with me. Come share this flame with me. Come share this experience with me. Come on. Oh. Woo. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Don't wait for a sermon. Don't wait for a sermon. Don't wait for another thing to happen. Don't wait for another moment. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the moment right here, right now. Come on. Come on. Oh.
I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise and treasures of faith are never enough. Oh, you know what? Then you came along, woo, and you put me back together.
Nothing is better.
better than you. Lord, there's nothing that's better than you. Lord, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. Yeah, let's stay right there. Come on. There's nothing that's better than you. Lord, there's nothing that's better than you. Lord, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. Lord, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing into highways. You're the only one who cares. You're the only one who cares. You're the only one who cares.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Take that oil. George and Mike and Kat and JoJo, Mom, grab that oil, anoint them, but just put oil on their hands. Get oil on your hands. Michelle, get oil on your hands. D. Wayne, George, look, Brandy, Eric, put oil on your hands. I'm about to go old school up in here. Leanna, get some oil on your hands. About to go old school up in here. Just look, I'm not going. It's safe. It's to put oil on your hands and just get ready. All right? Get oil on your hands. Get oil on your hands. Get oil. If you're standing in my altar, put oil on your hands. If you're in the altar, you get oil on your hands because you're going to be a part of this. Everybody get that? Oil on your hands. Here's what I want you to do. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey. Spread out. Spread out in front of this altar. Walk right up to the altar. Walk right up to the altar. Now turn and face the altar. Face the altar. Face this way. Face this way. Mom, face this way. Face this way. Brandy, Eric, face this way. Face the stage. Face this way. You got oil? Sometimes you just gotta rededicate. Sometimes you just gotta recommit. Sometimes you just need to rededicate. I rededicate. Sometimes, hey, not just people, but things need to be rededicated. So we get ready to sing this song again. Hey, we're going to sing this song the way Angel know how to sing this song. And I want everybody that's got oil on their hands, I want you to take those two hands with the oil on it, and I want you to lay it on that altar. And we're going to rededicate, and we're going to recommit this altar, this platform, this worship team, everybody on it, and the ones that are coming to join it. We are recommitting and it's a recommissioning, a rededication. When Elijah got ready to call fire down on Mount Carmel, he got it in order first. He put the altar in order. Go read it. He stacked the wood up in order. Come on. It's time to rebuild. It's time to put in order. It's time to put in order. It's time to rededicate this altar, this platform, and anybody who steps up on it to minister. You hear me? I want those of you that are there, stretch your hands this way. Those watching by internet, stretch your hand toward the screen. Come on. When the fire came, when order was established. Glory comes when order's established. And what they're going to do is lay hands on this altar. They're going to sing. And when they do, the glory of God, the fire of God is going to hit this place. Come on, you get ready to receive it. You get ready to receive it. You get ready to receive it. Come on. Come on. When you're ready. Come on. Come on. Lay your hands on it. 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 Yeah. 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 Yep.
You turn into water. You turn seas into harvest.
Yep.
You're the only one
Yeah.
who cares.
Yeah.
You turn great into gold. better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. Hey. Oh, there's nothing, hey, better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you.
Say it again. Say, there's nothing.
There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. There's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing, nothing is better than you.
Play on somebody. One of the things that the ancient Near East teaches us is that when they would talk about their gods, they often referred to them in living on mountains and in gardens, right? The ancient Near East teaches that when they would refer to their gods lived on mountains or in gardens. That was influenced by an event that you read about in your Bible in the book of Genesis chapter 1, where the unseen heavenly dimension intersected the earthly dimension. God planted a garden, and He named it Eden. And it was in this garden that many theologians and scholars will tell you that God set up His throne. It was the seat of authority. It was where He commissioned Adam and Eve that they would have dominion and authority on the earth. And this was the place of the garden. So when we sing this song, He turns graves into gardens. It's wherever He shows up. Whenever He shows up, what was dead is no longer allowed to remain dead. It must come back to life. Which is why when He showed up at a fig tree expecting figs in a season where there shouldn't have been figs, it frustrated Him. And He cursed that fig tree. Why? Because when that kind of presence shows up, whatever that tree or whatever that thing was ordained to be or to do, it should have done it in the moment that presence showed up. When presence shows up at a grave, that grave has to become a garden. When presence showed up on an earth that was without form and void and darkness covered the earth, when the heavenly dimension intersected the earthly dimension, what ended up happening was when His presence showed up, a garden was planted, because whatever's dead must live when presence shows up. And so I just come by to make a declaration over this people and over this assembly, over this family, that what others might have thought was dead, what others might have thought had died off and had died out, when they said they've expired and lived past their expiration date, I just come to let somebody in the room know today, I've come by to make a declaration over live stream today, that don't be fooled, don't be misled, don't be led astray. I come to serve witness today that presence is in this place, and what you perceive to be a grave, just keep watching, and you're going to see a sprout here and a sprout there. Just keep watching, and you'll see streams of living water start to blow out of this place. Just keep tuned in, and you're going to see what you thought was dead is really alive and living, because presence. I wish I could get about 12 people in here to help me. Come on. He turned graves into gardens. Come on, He turned graves into gardens. Come on, He turned graves into gardens. He turned graves into gardens. Make that declaration in this place today. Make that declaration in this place today. Make that declaration in this place today. Come on. Come on, somebody sing.
Hallelujah. The word of the Lord came to me saying, this is a new season, a fruitful season. What's gone before is before. And what I've laid ahead of you, says the Lord, is for now. Don't look back. Don't get caught up. Look ahead. Look at me. I will lead you. I will guide you into all the truth. I will show you things to come. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be filled with worry and anxiety for the things that are coming up on the earth. They didn't surprise me. And you're in me, and I'm in you. I've called you to my side. I've called you to me. I want to be with you. I want a lot of things. And I'm used to getting what I want. But what I want more than anything is I want to be with you. Don't let the news and events and busyness and concern and duty and activity and tasks steal your time away from me. Look to me, and I will give you all the desires of your heart. It is my good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Come away with me, says the Lord. Come away with me. Come away with me.
You missed the beginning of that, but the beginning of that is this is a new season and there's new fruit, new season and new fruitfulness. I'm not real big on Christian cliches, I'll be quite honest with you. And I just don't feel like that's just a cliche. I feel like that's a word of the Lord. This is a new season for this family. This is a new season. And we're going to see, I just agree with Mike that the fruitfulness, we're going to move from fruit to more fruit to much fruit. Come on, how many of you believe that we were intended for much? Yeah. Well, I just like, hey, look. I'm just going to say, look, here's where I'm at. I don't care if you guys sing. I'll just sing that song the rest of the day. I'm good with that. Just turn graves into gardens. I'm just good with that. And if I could just get Angel to just sing a little bit, if I could just get him just a little bit, I could just get him to let loose one time. I know he's holding it back. He's like, I don't know what he's so scared of, but one day I'm going to pull this thing out of this youngin' that he's got locked up on the inside. I'm going to pull it out of you, son. I want to celebrate. I'm glad to see the Reeves family back in the building with us. I see baby girl up here on the violin. We've got violinists on the platform. I love that. Got this youngin' over here beating on those strings, a bass guitar. I love that as well. So good. Whew. I just want to celebrate. I just want to celebrate. I do. I just want to have a good time. Look, JoJo will tell you to give an offering. You know how to do that by now. If I have to tell you to give an offering, still at this point in our journey together, if I have to remind you. So give your offering. If you want to dance yourself up here with a mask on and throw it on the altar, or give it as you go out the door, whatever. Do whatever you want. But I don't know. I like that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. That's like a jumping sound right there. That's one of them you ball your fist up and just... That's it. Somebody's going to catch this. Come on. Come on, I'm kicking walls down. Come on, I'm dancing on the devil's head. Come on. That's a militant beat. I like it. So I'm going to let them sing, and I'm going to let you do whatever you want to do. And we're just going to let God be God in this place. And we're going to let all the dead places come back to life. We're going to let graves become gardens right in your front of your very eyes. Come on, you're going to see more fruit and much fruit. Come on.
So you turn graves, say.
Turn graves into gardens.
Come on, son.
Here we go. Let's.
I apologize. I thought you guys left. I didn't realize y'all were still here. I'm sorry. So I was up here cutting up with Jamal. And I looked up and went, oh gosh, there's people still here. How you doing? Whew. Right. There's zero events happening on campus this week. Thank you, D. Wayne. So there's no small groups meeting this week. There's nothing happening. Mary, there's nothing happening on campus. You don't have to come back here every other day or every day and clean. That's probably why is that why we're canceling everything? Because Mary's going out of town and we can't clean. So it's like, well, if Mary's leaving, forget it. I'm not coming in. So that's why we're having to shut it all down. It's like there's two things that you have to have at Riverside. You need the glory of God and Mary. And so you don't have those, you might as well just close shop and go home. Thank y'all so much for coming out and worshiping with us and being with us today. I'm just so grateful. I'm looking, and I pulled in real early this morning. Got here, I thought I would get here before anybody, but there was a car in the parking lot, and we drove by. And in that car was this man standing over here. This is Rudy. I call him Rudy Tabooty. It's good to see. This is Catherine's brother. This is Mikey's uncle. And so, Mikey, did you ever think we'd see Rudy back in this building again? I never. And he moved to Florida for a while, and now he's moved back, but he's living down in Delaware, goodly ways away. But he wanted to come by and say hello and visit. And so, Rudy, welcome back, man. So glad that you're here. And then I don't know if the Jillian and Ernesto, they leave. And so it was good to see them and their little baby girl, right? Little baby. So sweet to see them worshiping with us. I think they left, but I'll just say hi anyway to them. I'm glad all of y'all were here. Those watching by live stream, if you're still logged in, thank you so much. I thought everybody left, so I just kind of got lost in my own thing up here. So God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part. And I know there's still this pandemic going, and there's still a lot of our folks that just will tune in and watch through live stream, and we bless you, and we honor and thank you so much for tuning in and joining us through the live stream as well. Thank everybody who showed up and worshiped with us in here today. I just honor all of you and bless you guys. Thank you so much. Such a joy that you were here worshiping with us. I don't really know that there's anything else. I feel like, I just had a feeling this morning when I woke up. It was different than any other, honestly, any other time since we closed the church down back in March because of COVID. This was one of those days where I just woke up this morning and I just felt like there's something special about today. There's something unique. I just really felt that. And I really feel like some things, like spiritually, just happened up here. I just feel like there's been just some, I don't even know what verbiage to attach to it, what language, just something very special, very unique, very, very much God. Whew. I hope that it translated through the lens of the cameras. Not sure if it did, but I hope that it did. Oh my. I don't know about you, but I had a good time today. I had an amazing time today. Well, I'm going to put my mask on and come out and say hi to some folks. This is still the no hug zone over here, so stay out of the no hug zone. And Dale and Mary, you're in the no hug zone. Does not mean when you leave the no hug zone, you start hugging. Stay in the no hug zone. Lord have mercy. Yes, we want to keep you safe. Right, Marty? We're trying to keep them safe. And I don't know, where's my mom and dad? Are they still in here? Is Shane and Brandy back there? Shane's got, okay, I know Shane and Brandy, they got that. So I'm trying to, I can't really see everybody. I'm just going to come down and say hi. Oh, there's Dale Jr., my man. God bless you. So I'm trying to protect them, man. I'm trying to protect them. They are so, no, I won't go, no, baby, I would, listen, no. Yes, you're just very independent. And I am not getting in your way at all. But I just want to keep you and love on you as long as we can. Stacy, I think you and Tina's prayers might be working in some. Hey, Biff, listen, man, I don't know, Biff, man, bro. I don't know what happened, Biff. It's Stacy and Tina, and I think Betty's. It's that triangulation there. I think it's those three. They have something. I don't know what it is with those three ladies, but I know next time I need prayer, you know who I'm calling on. I'm calling on those three ladies. I'm calling on them. I know that. God bless all you guys. Very, very much. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all very much. Well, listen, y'all are dismissed. Go and just enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy each other here. Put your mask on. If you don't already have it on, we're going to greet each other. But I know we've social distanced. Before anybody goes, hey, they're not wearing their masks there. We're social distance and we got masks on. So relax. Relax. Worship team's putting theirs on. I love you guys. I bless you. Father, keep your hand upon everybody connected to Riverside family. Watch over them, keep them, make your face shine down on them, God, I pray, and everyone watching by the live stream as well. In Jesus' name, Jason and Tiffany, if you're watching, hello, God bless you. I was thinking about them last week. I was thinking about them today while we were praying for the worship team. I know Tiffany hasn't been here, but she's still part of this worship team, in my opinion. She's still a part, and so I bless Jason, Tiffany, and Landon as well. God bless you guys. We love you all. Have a great and wonderful rest of the day. And we're just going to watch this place turn into a garden. Brother George, there's no side like the Riverside. Amen. God bless y'all. Have a great rest of the afternoon.